The first snowflake descended slowly, twirling gently before landing on top of the dry branch. As if on cue, the whole city started to come alive. Lights twinkling and the gasp, excitement and laughter coming out of people around. The magic of the first snowfall was making everyone excited. There was a distinctive feel of romance in the air, the rush of excitement, the anticipation, the passion and the romance. Like many other couples who were there to experience the first snowfall of the year with their lovers, you were looking at the sky, letting those snowflakes landing on your skin. The cold biting your skin and the blush that appeared on your cheeks and nose adding to your beauty. Your lover, who was standing beside you, watching you with a slight smile on his face, as if nothing is more pleasant and beautiful than watching you happy. You open your eyes and slowly turn your face towards him before smiling widely. Thank you so much for coming with me. He came closer to you before wiping the tiny droplets of water from your cheeks and nose left by the snow. I'm always ready to walk where my happiness lies, and that is always with you. You chuckled. Have you heard a famous saying that if you are out on the first snowfall of the season with someone you like, true love will bloom between you? I do, and I also know why last year you acted of being drunk so that you can call me, and then we walked to your apartment in the first snow. And our love bloomed. See, we are together. He laughed a little. You looked around in excitement. I never thought we'll come this far, but I am so happy. Suddenly you felt Jungkook's fingers touching your skin as he held your hand gently in his. This was different, and that's why you were having a very different feeling. But I want to go with you as far as we can. Better if we see each other getting our kids to marry and become grandparents. Now I just want to wake up in your arms every day. He took out a small box from his pocket before opening it. Tears filled in your eyes as you were unable to show your happiness. It was a combination of so many emotions coming together. He sat on his knees. The snow was falling on top of you both. Ryan, are you ready? Will you marry me? You bit your lower lip and nodded so many times. Yes, I will. He smiled and held your hand before sliding the ring in your ring finger. He then stood up and cupped your face before kissing you softly. Oh, he's so thoughtful and romantic. It's really so hard to believe that guys like him still exist. He's a gentleman. I can't believe how can his ex leave him. She must be blind. I am happy that she was blind because I got the chance to keep the diamond. You said taking a sip of your hot chocolate in this chilly weather. Your luck, but I'm super happy for you now that you guys are officially engaged. So, any plans for marriage? She asked curiously while you put the cup back on the table. Jungkook is working on a very big project, so we have decided to marry after he gets free from that. You know, we don't want to rush things. A peaceful wedding would be everything to me. He was dating when you became his secretary, right? Yeah, but there was already complications, and after a few months they broke up. And then Miss Ryan made her entry like an angel in his life, right? You chuckled. I didn't mind. In fact, I was happy to have him and made him move on so easily. I think he was never in that much love with her. They were together for 3 years. It can't be without love. You saw her sipping her coffee while you left, thinking about it. But now he's yours and maybe forever. That guy proposed you for marriage in such a romantic way. It means he loves to put efforts in this relationship. It's a sign of how much he values you. You are right. Now I just want to settle with him and live a peaceful life. She chuckled. Someone is desperate, huh? You looked at her and spoke while shrugging your shoulders. Why not? Here are the documents that you need. You said, putting a bunch of files on his desk while he lifted up his head to look at you. You can go home if you want. You front your brows. Why? You don't want me to come with you? Not like that, but I guess it will take me more time. It's already late and you must be tired. What I'm saying is that you don't have to do extra work because of me. You inhale deeply and walk near him before wrapping your hands around his neck, making him smile slightly. I would have been left with the speed of light if I were only a secretary. But now my boss, aka my soon-to-be husband, is working hard so that this project will end soon and we'll get married. Then why won't I give my contribution as well? He pulled you closer. That was very unexpected and it made your heart beat so fast. Your faces were so close that you couldn't help yourself from blushing. So my secretary, aka my gorgeous fiance and soon to be my wife, is waiting for our wedding, huh? Of course, yes. Is there anything wrong? He made you sit on his lap and shook his head. Absolutely not. I just hope that your wishes come true. You chuckled and pecked on his lips. Yesterday you and mom went somewhere. You didn't tell me about that? Oh, that was just for deciding something related to wedding. You know, the whole family is waiting for that day to come, including me. Where am I then? I'm also excited. He shrugged your shoulders. Who knows? He raised an eyebrow and a grin appeared on his face. So you don't know, huh? You know what you were doing, but you decided to do it anyways before. It's the most beautiful time when you are with him. Would I know? Then let me show you. And he started to kiss you all over while you were dying out of laughter and tickles. Is there any progress in your project? He asked, turning his head towards his son while everyone was having a family dinner together where you were invited as well. Almost come to the end. We got contractors and now it's time to finalize the deal and be done. This made Jungkook's mother happier than ever, not because his work progressed, but because now she can see her son getting married. That's such a great news. I've been waiting to hear this finally. You smiled slightly and then she looked at you. Yes, honey, I'm just too happy. You know how much I have been bragging about this to my friends. They think that I'm lying because no girl can be this perfect, but I tell them that I can never find a better wife for my son than my daughter-in-law. This made you blush as you lowered your head. Jungkook was smiling as he chose the girl who is not only loved by him but his whole family is happy to make her a part of their family. Ryan, now you stop working for a while and start paying attention to yourself. It's important for you to be all healthy before marriage. It won't do anything bad if you won't work for a few days. But Oma, Ryan is my secretary as well, so how can I work without her? It's not possible. She looked at him annoyed. You can never do any work by yourself, right? Earlier it was me who have to take care of your things and now you trouble her as well. You couldn't stop yourself from laughing seeing Jungkook's face. Mom, this is different. She's the company's secretary. It's her duty. How can you even say that? Mr. John laughed and you joined him because in this house you are not less than a beloved daughter. Mrs. John rolled her eyes. These are all your excuses to not let her rest. Just accept that you can't work without her. Jungkook looked at you in the hope that you defend him, but you were not able to control your laugh. Okay, I lost. Why do you even think that you can win? You've roasted him enough, Chagi. Mom, let's just stop or he'll start to cry. Jungkook looked at you feeling betrayed. Even you? He shook his head while three of you laughed. Jungkook, are you mad at me? You tried to look at him but he turned his face to the other side making you laugh at his cuteness. He is not only the most handsome and charming guy, but also the cutest, and you can see that when he goes mad at you. Sometimes you really wonder, like, what would have been the reason his ex left him? Was it because he's too caring? Or maybe they never shared this kind of bond like in between you and him, but you are satisfied and lucky to have him. Hey, look at me. We were just kidding. You grabbed his chin and made him look at you. You should be on my side. You are my girl. I'm sorry, I blended in with mom a little more. He looked at you again while you laughed and hugged him. I'm always by your side, you said, kissing him on his lips and then sat back on your seat. He just melted right away and tried to control his smile. You are always good with making up later. You laughed. Remember when once I spilled coffee on your shirt right before the meeting? But out of nowhere, we were in the hotel near a clothing store, so I immediately got you a shirt. Even God helps me. He just chuckled, remembering that incident. It was tense that time, but now it sounds funny. By that time, he was already in love with you. That's how you entered inside my heart, by doing such silly things and always put us in trouble. You looked at him. So you started to like me because of my silly mistakes? That's new because I didn't know. I thought you hated that. Why would I? Is that why you finally said goodbye to your ex without any hesitation? You immediately bit your tongue from inside because you were supposed to not tell about her, even though Jungkook doesn't pay attention and it didn't affect him. I told you everything already. There was no use of holding back to someone who is not meant for you, he said, focusing on the road while your eyes were fixed on his face. Jungkook, can I ask for a kiss? He looked at you confused and chuckled softly. Why not? This is such a stupid question. He stopped the car and leaned over to kiss you, but you stopped him, making him confused. What happened? Not like this. Then how do you want me to kiss you? Like you would kiss your ex. His expressions immediately changed and he looked confused as hell before he pulled back. Are you in a right mind? Yes, I just want you to kiss me like you would kiss your ex if she's here. Why would I kiss my ex? Why would anyone kiss their ex? You sometimes really speak out of my understanding. I'm not telling you to kiss your ex for real. I won't let it happen. It's just I wanna know. Just a game. He looked at you more like glared at you and there was a silence for some time. It's just a question. You said to break that awkward silence. That's such a dumb question in my opinion. You inhaled and nodded before settling on your seat. That's right. Sorry. But I can show you how would I kiss my wife if she's here. Before you could react, he cupped your face and kissed you. Was it good? Do you think my wife would like it? Yes, she's going to love it and I'm jealous of her. Sorry ma'am, but I can't do anything. I'm in love with my wife and I just can't wait to be with her. Yeah, you are actually making me jealous. Stop. He laughed. How can you be jealous of yourself? I don't know, you hold that power to make me jealous. Happy to hear that, he said, starting the engine while you hit his arm playfully. Congratulations on your success. Although I already know you're gonna make it, but it feels different when you finally achieve your dreams. Jungkook smiled. Thanks, it was just a matter of luck and hard work. She then turned her face towards you. So now you guys can finally start your wedding preparations, right? We are already done with everything. Her expressions immediately converted into confused ones. Already? When? That's so quick. You winked at her. Ryan has expertise in getting things done as quick as possible. Yeah, but this seems to be the quickest move. Are you sure you have checked everything carefully? All said, you know I don't think twice because I always pick the best in one time, like my boyfriend. And three of you laughed. It's here. The snow has already started to fall. You came out of the restaurant and started to jump like a child while Jungkook came behind you. You were so happy because first snow of season always proved lucky for you from the time you met Jungkook, who is the love of your life, and now you guys are happily married. Jungkook was walking behind you while smiling when you turned towards him and grabbed his hand before dancing. You are never this much happy throughout the year because first snow always bring me one step closer to you. It always makes me feel grateful for everything that I have, but on top of everything, it makes me happy that you are with me. His smile widened as he cupped your face and kissed you. And I want to be with you for the rest of my life, and I'm going to because I'm not that easy to get rid of. I have no wish to rid of you. In fact, now our relationship has taken a beautiful turn to bring us even closer. You saw his brows coming together as he frowned. You really want to kiss him when he makes that cute confusing face, but right now you have something more important to tell him that will make him the happiest man, and it would be a little but priceless surprise. You held his hand and slowly put it on top of your stomach. You witnessed the changes in his expressions as he went through so many emotions at a time. The second he realized what you want to say, he looked at you surprised. Are you? You smiled and nodded while tears formed in his eyes as he swallowed. You are going to be a father soon. Oh my god. He covered his mouth with one hand while the other rested on his hip. He seems to be out of words and only his glittery eyes says it all.